When it comes to utilizing a VPN to keep your online interactions private and anonymous, there's tons to choose from. One of the most popular VPNs that has started to gain a ton of traction in recent years is UltraVPN. UltraVPN has a ton of benefits that you can get access to when you start using their service. However, UltraVPN might not be the best option for you. In today's video, we'll be going over a handful of alternatives to UltraVPN. We'll be talking about each of these alternatives' features, their price points, and their ease of use. Each of these alternatives have their own benefits and drawbacks when compared to each other, and they'll serve as direct alternatives to UltraVPN. If you guys want to get started with UltraVPN for the best deal possible, make sure to check out the links down in the description for a big discount. Other than that though, let's get started with our very first UltraVPN alternative, NordVPN. Now, if you've spent any time on the internet, you know how popular NordVPN has become. NordVPN has essentially become something of a household name. Almost everybody knows about NordVPN and knows what it's capable of. But I want to break down a little bit further some of the features that NordVPN has compared to UltraVPN. The first major benefit you'll get access to when you're utilizing NordVPN is the fact that you get over 5,400 servers. Not only to mention that, but you also get access to 60 plus countries. This is a massive network list, and it's one that I really haven't seen on any of the other VPNs that we're going to be talking about today. When we look at UltraVPN's network, they only have about 100 servers in 60 plus countries. So they're about the same as far as countries are concerned, but their server count is minimal to say the least. Now, when it comes to security options on NordVPN, they give you pretty much the industry standard when it comes to the type of features that you can expect. Things like double VPN, their CyberSec, which is their ad blocker technology, and even Onion over VPN, which basically allows you to access the Tor browser without having to even access the Tor browser in the first place. There's also a super helpful feature that they have like their kill switch, which basically keeps any of your information from leaking out onto the internet if the VPN service was to go down for any reason, and a super comforting no logs policy, which basically means they won't keep any data records of anything that you do on their platform. Now, the nice benefit about UltraVPN is that they do have most of these features as well. Things like the kill switch, OpenVPN, and they do have 256-bit encryption, which is basically the industry standard for encryption technology. Now that we've talked a little bit about that, let's talk about how you can get the best deal possible when you're getting started with NordVPN. The first thing you want to do is head down to the description of this video. Once you're down there, you're going to click the link for NordVPN. You'll be taken to a page that looks like this, and as you can see, you're going to get a huge discount when you use our link. Not only that, but you'll also get access to 4 extra months and up to 20 gigabytes of eSIM data. We simply can click the Get the Deal button, which will then take us to this page where we can choose between the 2-year plan, the 1-year plan, or the monthly plan. Now, to save the most amount of money here, I would recommend going with a 2-year plan because you're going to be saving a ton in the process. As you can see with their most popular plan, you'll only be paying $3.33 a month, which is a super big discount. As you can see, all those features we talked about previously are everything you're going to get access to, minus a couple of key features, but with the ultimate plan, that fills in the gaps. To actually get started with a standard plan, we just hit the Buy Now button. We then just have to enter our email address, add any extra services we'd like, select our payment method, have the coupon code enabled, which is EDVPN, and then we can get started with NordVPN that easily. Now that we've talked about NordVPN, let's talk about a different alternative to UltraVPN, which is PureVPN. One of the big benefits about PureVPN is its ultra-fast network that you get access to. When you get on PureVPN, they have pretty much most of the same features that we talked about for UltraVPN and NordVPN. Things like a kill switch, no logs policy, 256-bit encryption, and some of the best VPN protocols available. As you can see, one of the biggest benefits about PureVPN is that you can get started with them for basically free. What I mean by this is you can start a 7-day free trial when you use the link down in the description of this video. Once you click that link, you'll be taken to this page, and as you can see, you can cancel anytime within 7 days, and you'll also have full access to all of their premium features. And one of the even bigger benefits that I think just kind of speaks to the authenticity of PureVPN is that they're actually going to give you access to the reminders, where basically as that subscription date comes up, you'll get a reminder that will say, hey, you're going to have to pay money soon for this. If you want to cancel, now's the time to do so, which in my opinion is super authentic and very helpful. As you can see, you'll also get access to PureVPN's premium add-ons. With their premium add-ons, we're looking at these 3 options right here. They have their auto protocol selector, their dedicated IP address, and their forward ports. Each of these have their own benefits, but most of them are just extra premium features that you'll get on top of the already existing VPN that you're going to use. When it comes to PureVPN and its 7-day trial, you'll get access to it for only 99 cents, which is a crazy good deal. Now that we've talked about PureVPN, let's get into our last two alternatives to UltraVPN. These last two alternatives are ExpressVPN and Surfshark. Now for ExpressVPN, we have a super competitive server and country list, and the same goes for Surfshark. ExpressVPN has over 3,000 plus servers in over 94 different countries, and Surfshark has a little over 3,200 servers in over 100 different countries. Both of these VPNs utilize OpenVPN, which is some of the best VPN protocols that are available. They also both have strict no logs policies, meaning none of your data is going to get leaked out to the internet. And ExpressVPN especially prides itself on its high performance capability. This means that if you connect to a server in a different country, the load times are going to be extraordinarily quick. And Surfshark's pretty quick too, given the fact that they utilize something called the WireGuard protocol. When it comes to streaming, they unblock all of the major streaming platforms that you could possibly think of. So if you're somewhere else in the world and you want to watch a specific regionally locked show, you can do so utilizing these VPNs. One of the biggest benefits I want to mention about Surfshark though is the fact that you get access to unlimited devices when utilizing it. This means whether you have a PC, a tablet, an iPhone, or even a gaming console, that Surfshark will have you covered. You can utilize all of those devices under one specific VPN plan. And ExpressVPN is pretty decent too, with about 5 devices at any given point. Keeping all this in mind, UltraVPN only really lets you have about 6 devices. Now when it comes to pricing, again, UltraVPN has a very similar pricing structure to NordVPN. As you can see, you get 3 months extra free plus $2.19 a month for the fee. If you want to get started with ExpressVPN, you can get their 12-month plan for only $6.67. Each of these VPNs that we talked about in today's video are extraordinarily useful. Each one of them have their own benefits and disadvantages when you compare them to each other, and specifically when you compare them to UltraVPN. At the end of the day, which of these is right for you really just depends on a couple of things. The main consideration is going to be your budget. How much are you willing to spend on a monthly basis to keep your online interactions anonymous? Another big consideration is how many devices you need to be covered. Surfshark definitely has access to most devices, but if you're somebody who only has like a couple of devices, most of these other VPNs will work for you. Let me know down in the comments below which of these VPN services you're thinking about using, or let me know if you're already using some of them. Other than that though, that's all I have for you guys today. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe so you never miss anything that we talk about in future videos. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in a future one.